Hello everybody and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Just for some preface even. This is, if you watch the other series, if you watch Dome Keeper, this is recorded on the same day of incredible heat and I've got a ripping headache from the warmth. So I'm going to be taking frequent drinks and it's going to be a slightly shorter episode than normal because it extremely sucks. Whew. But we gotta fix some problems. Problem number one that I can't really fix right now is the unfortunate natural gasification of our entire area. The way I'm going to attempt to fix that is I'm going to pump some natural gas into these gas reservoirs, but mostly I'm going to dig the pit even deeper and just go as deep as I conceivably can. Then I'll set up a natural gas generator. What I'm probably going to do is under this water pit, I'm going to have a bunch of gas reservoirs. Just pull gas from here down into these gas reservoirs and then up into the generator as we need it. Now we're going to need it, guys, because we're running out of coal and we're running out of... we just don't have much hydrogen from here. Which reminds me, actually, I want to... I think I want to reconnect. Oh no, actually we're going to let this run and see how this goes. I'm going to let this coolness maybe take over the area a little bit because it's getting a little warm in here, which I'm not a fan of. And we'll see how that shakes out. It's still relatively cool around the area. Just this thing, obviously the water that comes out of here is really hot. The other thing, I don't know if I mentioned. Oh yeah, Otto's dead. I don't know if I mentioned of perhaps using this cool slush geyser to pump some polluted water into here to cool the base down a little bit. Because it comes out at minus something degrees, and maybe insulate it until it gets here and then let it maybe run through the spine a bit and then into the water tank or something like that. Still got a beautiful chlorine system going. Still no germs in this water. I love that. Okay. Yeah, these things are having problems growing because of all of the natural gas, but I'm hoping that as we dig further and further down, we'll have fewer and fewer problems. By the way, how does one make what are they called? Exosuit? Here you go. Exosuit. Let's do that. However, I think I need to... What? Exosuit. Not suit forge. Yeah, exosuit. Oh, I don't know why I have a caps lock on. Oh. There's no data for exosuit. I just wanted to know how much it costs. Oh, here we go. Reed fiber and exosuit forge. Oh, because they're called Atmos suits, maybe? So you need refined material, reed fiber, and the forge to make an Atmos suit. Okay. We can 2-to-1 craft material here for now. Yeah, we only get 50 kilograms of for every 100 we put in. Well, that'll be enough for an Atmos suit. And then maybe we put like I don't know. Maybe we section this bit off and we have like this ladder going down here. Maybe we put the ladder over here and we have like an Atmos suit dock that requires you to put an Atmos suit on. But you got to fill that with oxygen, which actually is a really good place for our oxygen to go from here. Yeah. Okay. That might be something to do. Yeah, gas is still real gassy. Oh, something I did mean to do and haven't done yet pull this insulated pipe down to about here, and then put a gas vent. Ooh. Actually, cancel that. Gas bridge, like so. But eventually we can get rid of all of this because we don't actually need it. You know the carbon dioxide, you're cold, aren't you? Who are you? Yeah, minus 55 degrees. Real cold carbon dioxide. Anyway. We're still going down here. Actually getting into salt water. Interesting. And once again, it's a bit warm, but not that warm. It's weird. I feel like this whole biome should be slightly warmer than it is, but we're letting all the cold in. And I think the cold is winning for now. Suppose we'll see what happens. What did we just research? A textiles loom. Okay. Liam's chilling. Let me prioritize these as 6s, if you would please, just so that we can get oxygen spread all over the place. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna need more. Yeah. Like that. It's a shame we can't just blow a hole all the way down here. And let the, you know, like we do in Dome Keeper, where we just drop bombs all the way down the spine and just construct the borehole, as we call it. Temperature's water, 26 degrees. Kind of cold up here, which is nice. Oh right, because we pulled in some cold water, didn't we, from down here? Yeah. Interesting. Still just checking the temperature. I think it's actually kind of almost stabilized. And that just being in the cold naturally means it's kind of doing okay. I still wonder, is there something I can do to have more cold seep through here? I could just remove the door, but then the hydrogen might get out. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, they could just get this little thing done. We might. I don't know. But pumping more oxygen down here is probably a good thing, but I don't know if it will actually manifest as us moving more carbon stuff around. It is slowly going down as we dig the hole or the pit. Okay, let's 6 all of that. So people actually come down here and do it. Can you make like respirator masks? Isn't that something you can make? Was it higher up? I do not remember. I thought you could make like little... Not quite gas mask... Or maybe they were kind of gas masky. It was like... And you could get a checkpoint as well. It's like, hey, wear one of these beyond this point. I don't know. We'll maybe just live and work with the thing we're doing right now, the Atmos suits. What? Have you got a helmet on or a hat? A hat, oh, because you're a rocket pilot. Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay. So it's slow but progressful, kind of. I'm keeping an eye on the temperature because eventually we're going to hit the really hot area. That's where we're definitely going to need Atmos suits. Do we have any reed fibers? And also, what would that come under? Probably wouldn't be food, would it? Liquid metal miscellaneous. Organic? No. Not a seed. Okay. Not really something I can figure out just now. What has even come from? To something reed. I don't know where the reeds live. Oh, up here. Thimble reed. Oh, we could maybe come up and just collect some reed fibers from up here. Okay. What if I did that? Yeah, what if I did like, no, this. No, don't do that. That'd be stupid. Because then you'll let all the polluted oxygen in. No, instead, you do something a little bit like this. Dig that. And then like that. My thinking. I'll take some barbecue meat. Starts with super duper hard digging? No. Because they're also allergic to floral scent, and we got some floral scent all over the place with the Buddy Bud and the Bliss Burst. Well, they do love having a shower, don't they? Beautiful. Okay. Just check. Do you know what? It's less natural gassy than it was. I think because we're pumping oxygen up and... Oh, light. Ah. I like the sound that makes when you open it. I wonder, would it be a good idea to bring more vents down here? Just to pump oxygen further down? It's all carbon and natural gas right now. I don't know. So I'm just having a look at other stuff. We haven't really gone up. We should definitely continue upwards a little bit. The thing that concerns me though is we'd just be flooding the base with more water by going straight upwards. And at the moment we have this hydrogen airlock that is keeping all of the oxygen in and letting none of it out into here. I think. And that's kind of doing some work for us. Okay, do you remember when we were just cursed with slime lung? This place is still cursed with slime lung. It's all still polluted oxygen, isn't it? Yeah. Check the temps. Is it getting a little warmer? Might be getting a little warmer. I might have to figure out a way to cool that area down a little bit. I could always make ice. Right? Where you make like an ice tile and just let it flood the area as like a temporary solution. Might be a way to go. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we're almost into this brine. Not brine, salt water. Though you can also get brine, right? Brine is a thing. Oh, I've got to be careful in here because there's bleach stone. Hold on. I should set... Oh, I need somewhere for bleach stone to go that is also underwater so that it doesn't off-gas into the atmosphere. Tell you what, maybe I just make more of these over here. I'm going to make them a fairly high priority so that people come over and do these first. And then I'll make these available only for bleach stone. So that when they do find bleach stone, they bring it up here, they'll put it in here, and then it won't off-gas into the world. And then if we ever need to, we can put a little piece of bleach stone in here. Oh, sorry, a little thing in here, and then just chuck some bleach stone in and let the bleach stone naturally off-gas into this area. Which is a much smarter way, I've been told, than what I'm doing in recycling chlorine in via power. And honestly, from the sounds of it, it just makes more sense. But for now, we're doing what we're doing, and we'll do it the other way, either in the future of this colony or in future colonies. Oh, lead. Oh, we're getting close to the hotness, right? Yeah. Obsidian and stuff. Okay. Oh, obsidian? Is it all obsidian igneous rock down here, or is that indicative of another geyser of some sort? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Okay, and I definitely need to ranch Pasu fish, but I need somewhere to do that. Now, hear me out. What if I took this small slush geyser and turned it into like a Pasu ranch? Like I pumped the water up to here, maybe we have like a Pasu ranch in here. Pardon me, I hiccuped. You know what I mean? This is our midline. Maybe we do like a big old Pasu ranch in here, or Paku. I think you said it was pronounced Paku, P-A-C-O-O, Paku. Maybe we do that because then we have food, but then food's doing okay right now. But it would mean we wouldn't have to do so much work over here. We could let the fish just kind of handle themselves. Oh, we're down. Okay. We're down here. Ah, okay, this is not indicative. This just means that we're onto this. Ah, oil reservoir. Yeah. This is what we wanted to see. Okay. So we definitely want to get down here. Alright. Cancel you ones for now. So yeah, it's going to get real hot down here. Real hot, real nasty. The other thing we haven't done, actually, we haven't added insulated tile wall. Oh, drywall. Used to build the walls and floors of room. Reduces heat transfer between walls, retaining ambient heat in an area. Ah. Slows any heat passing through them. Okay, so we might want to drywall some things in the future. For now, though, I think we want to do this. Diamond? Ooh. Okay. Interesting. And lead. Fine metal. It has low overheat temperature and is suitable for building power systems. Okay. Those are a lot of numbers. Minus 20 overheat temperature. Okay. Oh, crude oil? Just chilling here? Huh. How hot is it? 70 degrees. Okay, but that is a lot cooler than... oh, actually, hold on. No, yeah, let them keep doing what they're doing. Yeah, that is a lot cooler than the oil that would come out of this leaky oil fissure up here. Wherever you are, here you are. A lot cooler than that. Should I drywall this room? Come on the base. So what did it say again? Build airtight rooms on the surface. Prevents gas and liquid loss in space. Builds an insulating back wall. Oops. I want slow heating. This might not make any sense. But we'll never know if we don't try. You know what I mean? So why not? We'll see if that changes. If it does, or if it doesn't, then we'll just deconstruct the whole thing. By the way, is it? Oh yeah, background buildings. Thank God. I was gonna say, is there a button that lets you just deconstruct the back wall or the drywall? Because that could be a problem. Okay, so you go down like that. Where's my drink? Here it is. I need to sip. So there's crude oil down here. I need an industrial brick. Is what it was described to me as. An industrial brick. A place to do all of your industry. A place that's going to get hot. What is that sound? Like a... Sounds like a fish flopping about, but I don't see a fish flopping about anywhere. Sorry, that threw me off for a little bit. I'll take some oxalite. Do you know what we could really do with? Is expanding left and right a little bit, or left a little bit probably, because we haven't done anything over here. So there's just oil down here, which is cool. Maybe. Cancel. These ones. And then we'll do like that. And then we can maybe think about digging this way. You know, just to see what's happening over here. And like we can go this way and maybe decide if we want to put an industrial brick down here somewhere, but it is a long way for them to travel. I think we actually want it closer. Maybe over here past the farms. Because it's going to get hot. It's going to get real hot because you're going to be building things like... There you go, Atmos suit checkpoint and dock. Yeah, exosuit forge. Where is it? No, it's refinement, isn't it? Like a metal refinery, right? But the metal refinery outputs some crazy heat, and it requires a liquid intake for cooling, and then the water that comes out of there is really hot. But if you... Actually, I don't know what I was going to... Oh no, the oil refinery also produces heat, right? Yeah, more heat. That produces petroleum and a little bit of natural gas. Now, natural gas isn't enough to like power a gas generator, because a gas generator requires... Oh, it requires exactly the amount of natural gas produced by an oil refinery. But the oil refinery isn't going to be working permanently. But it would crack the crude oil into petroleum and natural gas. And then the petroleum can just be used rather than for fuel, for plastic, and the natural gas can maybe be used to be power, perhaps? Yeah, it's an interesting idea. Let's see, have they done any of this? They've done a bit of this. So some of these tiles are warm. Some of them aren't. I really don't know. I feel like the room is way hotter than it was. Okay. Cancel. Wow, they place so much there. Deconstruct the background tiles. Maybe the room is just naturally hotter than it was. I don't know. I'll wait for one of you to tell me whether background tiles in a room like this are necessary. In fact, let's leave the ones that are there, and then I'll let someone will be able to tell me like, hey, by the way, don't do that. It's like really dumb, or yeah, you can do that, but you know, be careful about X and Y. You know? Wow, okay, natural gas, hydrogen, and chlorine are all down here. But these perfect little water vacuums are stopping any transfer of it up. Who would have thought, eh? Okay. So now that we have access to this, an oil reservoir. You put an oil something on top of it. Just get rid of them. Is it refinement? No. Hold on. Utilities? Oil well, yeah. So you've got to put an oil well on top of one of these, and that requires you to pump clean water in, but then every now and then it's going to pump oil out, right? But every now and then it's going to produce some natural gas, but it's going to build up, I think. And then you have to have a duplicant come in and open the natural gas valve to let the gas out, and then obviously there's natural gas out in the atmosphere again. You have to do something about that. It's difficult. It's difficult. Well, it's difficult for me. Let's say that. Okay, so let's think. Let's think. What do you want in an industrial brick? I might have to look up people's industrial brick designs and just see what other people do. Because in my head, right, it's a big old room, and it's got, depending on how much oil you've got coming in, right? You've got several oil refineries cracking crude oil into gas and petroleum. The gas you're absorbing up to maybe power some generators temporarily. The petroleum you're probably running through a polymer press to make plastic, and any excess maybe into a petroleum generator, which actually I've never looked. What does that even do? Where's power? Petroleum generator. Requires 2,000 combustible liquid when in use. Produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. Do you do it in the... Yeah, it looks like you just maybe drop it out the bottom again? I don't know. But you also produce stuff. You produce 2 kilowatts of power. Wow. And you produce... Oh, you produce way more carbon though than any of these other things. And the hydrogen generator is so clean and so fresh, but at the same time it's friggin' a hydrogen, you know? I don't really have a good way to get that I know of, unless you can convert. I know you could do weird stuff, right, where you could turn like something into sour gas, and then you can maybe like somehow shred sour gas into hydrogen and stuff. There's a lot going on, and I don't get it, but I'm trying. And for now, I feel quite happy that our food is as good as it is. Oh, and do you know what we should do? One day, we can maybe take some of this water that comes out of this steam, sorry, and or maybe you make the industrial brick here, and then as things heat up and the steam gets hotter and hotter, you can maybe use or maybe we could run something through a thermo aqua tuner. Hold on. You're going to tell me this is impossible, and that's fine. Let me cook, right? Hot water from here. You into a thermo aqua tuner to reduce its temperature, maybe 2 of them. That heats up the steam in here. The steam is then used to power a steam turbine, and then the water continues on up into here to be cooled into oxygen. But then if the oxygen in the base is fine, the water is then recycled continuously until it hits 20 degrees and is then pumped through an insulated pipe back into the base, into here, pardon me, to cool. How does that sound? Huh? You're allowed to tell me that it's stupid and it won't work. But imagine if it did, eh? Imagine if it did. Because I've never been able to get a steam turbine to work properly, because I understand that you have the cool steam vent doesn't produce steam that's hot enough. You have to add a bit more heat to the steam. And we had one that ran occasionally, but mostly just ran itself into the ground. But maybe trying to cool this geyser down, we could do something like that. Just food for thought, food for thought. Because we also have another one, don't we? We have another one here. You know? This is... it's 29-degree water? Yeah. It'd be tough though, because you'd have to heat this area up. Anyway. For now, it's a shorter one. This is where we're going to call the episode. Oh, just before we do actually. You can store... So raw? No. Miscellaneous? No. Industrial ingredient? No. Do we not have any bleached? Oh, we do. Bleach stone. Copy settings. Put them there. Okay. For now, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description, ring the notification button. And I'll see you all in the next one. See ya!